Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. We've got a big double header for you guys tonight. And because you're here early, let's go ahead and assign everyone who's viewing right now 100 nickels. Hopefully that takes place fast. Someone give me an exclamation point nickels. All right. Well, you know, Streamlabs will eventually get there. Ooh, Catherine has 60. Someone, you know what? We're going to open betting. We're going to open betting, and if you get nickels before it closes, that happens. So, while we're here, let's go down the list, starting with Max and the CIS. He's got count them two, Flak Arfok prototypes with intercept boosters, elusive, and fire control systems. And then he's got General Grievous with Kraken and Solus 1. And last but not least, it's Burwer Kret with Crack Shot and Predator. And then for Myztik and the Empire, it's count them two, Onyx Squadron Aces, double defenders with Juke, and then just a tie heavy with Synced laser cannons. Talk about firepower. Gonna be a pretty crazy night here. Myztik does have the initiative, so the defenders will be moving first. Should give Grievous a chance, at least. An attempt. Watching game in protest. Where are the nickels? Where are they? How do you have 160 already, Rocker? Okay. You guys do you. I don't know how you did it, but good job. I'm excited for this matchup, and of course, it's a doubleheader tonight at 8 p.m. We got a battle of the noobs. It's Ando versus Gregor, both of their first stream games. Well, Gregor played in the free-for-all, but first one-on-one. Johnny, what the hell? I'm going to tell you this, though. Bet nickels wisely. We got some cool stuff coming. I can't tell you what it is just yet. Just waiting on a couple pieces of art to come in. I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun night. Were you here when I said I'm gonna give everyone 100 nickels? Because they're probably disseminating as we speak. Let me check the database, see who's got some. Right now it looks like only a few people. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself 1 million because I am awesome like that. Woo. Here we go. Hope you're all having a good night. Abandon life all you want who to be. Abandon life all ye who want to be nickel leader. That is Coldfax. Coldfax is now nickel leader. Please refer to him as such. Rocket Bot, gunning for that top spot. Feels good, Bob. My dials are being set here. You know, we'll assign another 100 to all viewers, but that's the last time. It's the last head start you get. Hey, Eat to Surf, how's it going? Welcome. Ruined. The early viewer gets the nickels. Looks like we're ready to go. The timer has started. So Max taking the disarm. Keep his boosters on. The heavy moves forward. Defender 3 hard, and the other defender, see what the other defender's got going on. Just a 2 forward. And an evade. Now Max's ships get to move. Yellow Tri-Fighter. Oh, Grievous first. Grievous 2 banking. Takes a calculate. Kraken upgrade allows him to calculate there. Yellow 3 forward. And yellow will slam. Slams 3 forward, and let's see if he tries to link this into a target lock. He does, and he gets yellow. Red 3 forward. Let's see if red wants to slam as well. Looks like it's going to be a 3 bank to the right. And he will also go for a lock, and he gets yellow. And last but not least, it's going to be Brewer. 3 forward. And we'll tractor. See if he decides to boost himself. Barrel roll. Boost forward. So sensing a little blood on yellow here. Looks like we're going to go back to dials. Red and yellow Tri-Fighters aren't allowed to shoot because of disarm tokens. So Kraken will let Grievous keep the calculate. Just a cheap way to get double mods there. And also help with red and yellow during their time as well. So betting's still open. No shots just yet. Everyone who was here at the beginning should have some nickels now to bet. Pyromancy's got 240. A nice little sum right there. Psionic, what's up, man? reset the goals today. And also want to take a second and say thank you to everyone. November was by far the best month we've had. Rocker checking nickels, making sure they add up. Like me checking my bank account 13 times a day. Bet one double down. That would be awesome if I could do something. All right, Mystic needs a minute to attend to his child. Fizzle 808, thank you so much for converting from a Prime Gaming sub to a Tier 1 sub. How cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. And also, I need to make the sub. Oh my god. All right. Save. See what I did wrong here. There we go. That should work now. Free Howl Runner, hashtag Free Howl Runner. Also, if you're a member of the Free Howl Runner Club, you're gonna enjoy Game 2. Just saying, Game 2 tonight, part of that hashtag Free Howl Runner society. It keeps track of used hashtags in chat. I didn't know that. Oh, that's a good idea, dude. Set. I should make a Free Howl Runner redeem. Oh, well, that's definitely on the to-do list. System phase. And Max will flip the boosters. They did their job. So no disarms for the Tri-Fighters. They're fully operational. There's a one bank from the Kurita Academy Cadet. And a focus. I use Streamlabs, so last. There's a 4K from a defender because 4K time, baby. Takes evade. Maybe thinking about a lock here. Would anyone be surprised if there was a boost? I like that. Puts you in good 3 hard territory. And then the 4K from the other defender. Gets that evade and will also focus up. The blues on the Tri-Fighters are not great. There's no banks that are blue. So General Grievous first to move. 3 banks in. Pretty much stuck there. Could barrel roll left if you wanted to. Ooh, what does that mean, Eats a Surf? What does that mean? And Grievous will take another calculate. Yellow 2 forward. Excellent move there. Should be able to barrel roll. Barrel rolls right. Can combine that into an evade if he wants. Pirates of the Spanish Main. Never heard of that, but that sounds cool. Is not going to link it. Now red's going to come in. If there is a shot here, it's likely obstructed, so it might be a good time to barrel roll for the future. Or not stress yourself. Maybe just take a calculate. There's a barrel roll left. Let's see if he links that to a red evade. He doesn't look like he's going to. He's thinking about it. And he will link that into an evade, full well knowing that the defender is 4K next turn. Brewer, a 3 bank. Let's see if he tractors forward, boosts, moves that gun forward to get another shot in on this defender. There's a tractor, a rotate forward, and a boost, and a focus. So that is all of Max's ships, and we're going to get some firing. Burwer. That's going to be range 1, no bullseye. Or range 1. Range 3, obstructed, no bullseye. So close and yet so far. And Burwer with the shot for 1. And 4 evades from the defender. Would get 5 with the cloud conversion. Gonna go ahead and say not a problem there. This is gonna be range 3 from the Tri-Fighter, so this is 3 on to 4. Tri-Fighter for hit crit. And will fire control system the 3rd. Stays hit crit. The defender rolls his 4. Gets the 2 evades. Petulius, what's up, man? How's it going? And hit crit from the other Tri-Fighter. This is range 2, your best chance here. Too many dice. That's range 2 from Yellow. And the defender spends the evade and will end up taking 1 shield. All that work for 1 shield's worth of damage. And now the defender will get to shoot. Checking on red, who clearly has nothing. Yellow now does have range 3 on the Tri-Fighter. This is again 3 versus 4. Max does have an evade. The defender does have a focus, and that's going to be 3 hits. Max looking for at least 2 squiggles. Gets none. The red Tri-Fighter will end up taking 2 hull. And that's going to be in early half points. Defenders just being defenders. What are you going to juke? Nothing to juke there. Wish you could juke. The Karita Academy just out of range with those synced laser cannons, and we're going back to dials. Betting will remain open for, until the next moves are complete, I think. Now, you know what? There's a lot of damage already. We're going close. A little, so touch too late, Apostasis. Yeah, blame Catherine. Blame Catherine for that. Don't blame me. Nothing to do with me. Blame Catherine. Super sus. She is very sus. You guys want to hear a story of how I got a 3090? On my local Facebook marketplace, there was a post that said willing to trade a 3090 for a special edition 3080 that has extra inputs. So the normal 3080s, 3090s have 4 outputs, right? So 3 display ports and 1 HDMI. You needed 2 HDMI in the 3 display ports. So I would never spend $1,200 on a 3080 because that's 150% markup. But I would spend it on a 3080 if that 3080 was going to get me a 3090, which is what happened. So technically speaking, pretty sure I got a 3090 for under MSRP. Probably proudest mood I've ever been in. But yeah, go me. Both of these cards were on the Facebook marketplace in Buffalo. So neither of them checked each other out. That's crazy. No system phase here. Oh, so we get a flak. So the yellow Tri-Fighter spends the lock to look at the defender's dial, and we all know it's a 4K. And there's the Karita Academy coming in hard with a 1 bank and a focus. Just keeping those synced laser cannons on target. A 4K from a defender. Who would have ever have thought? Eat to surf, enjoy your lurk. There is a evade. Does he boost or focus here? If you want a shot, I think you kind of got a boost. But he's just going to focus up, play a little defensive. And a 4K from yellow. Petulius, thank you so much for the follow. Did that go through on the all-in? I didn't hear. Oh, there it is. So delayed, but hey, it showed up. Revis a 1 bank. And again, there's nowhere for Grievous to go. That's a pretty tough position for him. He could try a barrel roll. And that is what he's going to attempt to do here. And he can't do it, so failed action. Grievous will just kind of hide behind that rock. Red, 2 forward. Bump into the yellow defender. Yellow 2 banking in. Not a great spot for yellow, if we're being honest here. Yeah, Endo, new mouse, new keyboard, new lease on life. Yeah, Epistasis, we've got games 1, 2, and 3 open on Thursday. I've got opponents for everyone on Thursday, but 3 spots open, 1 on each game for Thursday. Which one do you want? Game 1, 2, or 3? Max taking his time deciding what to do with this yellow here. And he's going to go ahead and take a lock, sounds like. That's going to be a lock onto the red defender. A little risky, but hey. And Brewer, 2 forward. Yep. First game will start at 6:30. The others will start when they're dead. I'll put you in for the 6:30 game against one Johnny Crockett. Brewer, going forward, does have range 3 bullseye on the defender. So this is going to be 3 versus 4. And Brewer rolls for 2. And we'll get a reroll with Predator. And we'll spend for 3 hits on the red defender. The red defender rolls. Can spend either the evade or the focus. And he spends the evade. And that's a crack shot on Brewer. And Brewer hits. And that is going to let, since Brewer hits, the yellow Tri-Fighter will get a red calculate action. Doing work, Brewer. Yellow, range 2, 3 versus 3 on the defender. The crack plinks, but it also helps red be a little defensive. And that's going to be 3 big hits on the defender. Defender rolls. No, he didn't roll any evades. So spends the focus, takes 1. And now the defenders get to see if they can do some damage here. Wolf Waro, oh man, that's a tough one. So red's going range 2 into the yellow Tri-Fighter. And the roll. Just 1. No mods there for red, no jukes available. And the Tri-Fighter evades. And this is going to be the same thing. Hit crit. Coming into The yellow Tri-Fighter. And a Juke, I'm sure. Foxhound, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you joining us. And an elusive spend for a reroll here. Spends one, and yellow will take a crit. Let's see what that crit is. It's a structural damage onto yellow. So yellow's rolling one less defense dice. 6 away from 500, you say. Is that true? I see 4. I see 4 away from 500. So this is Grievous on the Karita Academy for 2. Karita Academy spends the focus. Does he? Or does he not? And Karita Academy is just going to go ahead and take a damage to better get a shot off here. I think you take this on Burwer. Has range 2 obstructed Grievous, range 2 on Burwer. And that's what we're going to get. Range 2 on the Burwer. Synced laser cannon. And that is going to be hit, crit coming in onto Burwer. And Burwer rolls. So that's going to be half points on Burwer here with a crit coming in. Let's see what that crit is. And that is a fuel leak. So one bad crit could end up killing Burwer. You ever say a name so much it loses all meaning? Because that's where I'm at. We're back to Dials, and let's get the first points update of December.
The score now is Myztik 45.
Thanks, Gerg. Bye, Nichols. They were never yours to begin with. No, they were. That's not true. So, if like Apostasis, you're interested in playing on stream sometime, why not hit up our sign-up sheet? Put your name down, would love to have you. Also, you're thinking like, oh shit, this community is the coolest. They have hashtags like Free Howl Runner and Whole Buddies Forever. Maybe you should join our Discord and get in on that. And if you're thinking, hey, how do I get better at X-Wing, but like super easy? Well, I've got a video for you on our YouTube. Like, you don't want to work at it? That's fine. I don't either. That's what that video is. How to do it super easy. Dude stuff saying that Max usually turns mediocre engages into really good transitions, which I agree with. It is 4 minutes of pure knowledge. That Reddit calls, don't waste a click. And Facebook calls, I didn't realize it was a joke. The New York Times liked it, though. That's all that matters. So I might be insane, but red might 4K yet again. Yellow probably can't 4K here. Yellow might actually be in a little bit of a tough spot. Could we get the rare 1 forward from a defender here? It's a shitpost with unusually high production value. I mean, maybe. We get to calculate rotate here for a stress. That is what we're getting. The rotate calculate. Thank you. What's up, man? How's your night? Yeah, a 1 hour podcast where I just read people who didn't understand the joke. $4K and a 3 hard bumps. Rolls for the strain, takes the strain. And since he didn't fully execute, won't get that evade either. So yellow could be in a little bit of trouble. Grievous. 1 turn. Can Grievous barrel roll into a focus? I don't think so. I think it's probably better for Grievous to just boost away here and not take a shot. Yeah. Read it like ASMR. Grievous tries the roll. It does not fit. So Grievous will stay there. Yellow. The 3 turn, which is blue, will clear stress. And I would not hate a boost into a calculate here for yellow, because it seems like a bad spot to be in. And there is the boost right. And link that into a calculate. Now Burwer, or sorry, the other. All right, Burwer. Burwer in great spot here. Great position. Just take a tractor, rotate, focus up, lay into yellow. Does he fix fuel leak? Gonna boost forward and take the focus. Hopefully that put him out of arc. Red 2 forward bumps. I'm not certain why Burwer did that, because not only does it block red, but it might put him out of a shot. Burwer does end up catching yellow still, range 1. So this is 3 versus 2. Bad roll for Max there. Suspend the focus though for 1. The defender will roll, and he natties out the evade disrespectfully. Defenders doing defenders. Red, no shot. And then the Tri-Fighter will go in on the Karita Academy. Range 2. For 3 natties. Karita Academy will roll. Gets the evade, will only take 2 damage. And now the defenders get to shoot. Obstructed shots all the way around here. So Grievous obstructed range 1, or the yellow Tri-Fighter obstructed range 3. This is going to be on Grievous. Oh, not a great defensive roll there, and Grievous is going to live to tell the tale of that engagement. The red defender should have nothing. And Grievous will get to see if he's in range. He is not. And now the Karita Academy is going to get their choice. Looks like it's probably going to have to come in on yellow. The good news is that yellow does have structural damage, so you're rolling 3 on 2 here. Yeah, I enjoyed the interview yesterday too, Candy Clarinetist, until those dipshits in chat. But the interview was awesome. And that's 3 big hits. But that is the death of Red. The red Tri-Fighter, or sorry, the yellow Tri-Fighter. I can count. See colors. Dies in a glorious hail of fire. So what I think happens when you put yourself in more popular when you put yourself in more popular categories on Twitch, like just chatting or podcasts, then you're going to get trolls. That's why when we do Rocket League and I'm in the Rocket League one, we get trolls. But when I'm in board games, no one trolls board games because it's not a popular category. Like no one trolls Squadrons, you know, because there's only like 200 people streaming or 200 people watching Squadrons. They want to go where people go to, you know, troll. So let's go to Gerg with a scoring update.
92 centimeters.
I think this is one of those games where it's kind of felt like Max has been in control, but I mean, just the ship abilities, the defender itself, it's just so good. I mean, there's what can you do? It's just so good. So red has a lock on yellow, could spend that lock to see yellow's dial if it wanted to, but I think we all kind of know that this is going to be a 4K. Three hard to the left from the red defender, I would have to assume. Maybe a 2 hard from the red Tri-Fighter and Grievous. I could see a sloop. I could also see like a hard turn, maybe try to get in on the Krita Academy, who I think should probably just go 1 forward or 1 bank, focus up and get ready for the next turnaround. I agree, Johnny. If you're in a defender and you're not 4King, what are you even doing? And that 4K would absolutely fit. Here we go. The Krita Academy. 1 forward. Relieve stress. And turns their arc. So that tips off to me that there's going to be a 5K next, or a Talon next turn. There's the 4K. So overlapping the cloud, and we'll have to roll again for a strain. And we'll take a strain. And red. There's that 3 hard we thought was coming. And I'd like to think a focus evade here. Maybe get a target lock. But focus evade, probably your best bet. Previous now. It's 1 harding in. No fucks given from Max. And he'll roll for the cloud. Won't take a strain. Red 1 turns. And we're going to get the boost into a calculate. And let's see where Burwer goes. There's the one hard. Takes a tractor and rotates. Let's see if it's a barrel roll or a boost. It's a boost. And a focus. And we get coming 2 shots. Range 1 red onto Onyx. This is going to be 4 versus 2. This is a great chance here for Max to put in some damage. And that's great chance indeed. 3 hits and a crit. Natties from Max. Myztik rolls. 1 evade. Has a token. 2 evades. So yellow. It doesn't even get his shields down. Is he debating spending? He might be debating whether or not to spend the evade. He does end up spending it though. Not even half points. Yellow was strained for 4K'ing over the cloud. 2 on 3 now for Burwer onto the red defender. 4-2. Spends a focus. Red defender. Natty evades. Fully modified and just natty evades anyway. And now these defenders get to see if they can do some work. Yellow. Gotta imagine it's gonna be range 1 on red. See if you can take him out. You only have 1 damage left. Four dice into 1 hit, 1 crit. And the roll. It's not enough. But we're gonna get an elusive roll. If it's an evade, can live. It's not though. And the red Tri-Fighter is dead. I took the points off the hull, not the shield. My bad, Gregor. And this is on Grievous. Could spend a focus for 2 here, which would get him a juke as well. Debating on spending the focus. I think this is easy. Find it. Hit crit. Grievous rolls. 1 can get juked here. So the juke on that one. And the cloud turns and Grievous probably spends. Big decisions. And Max spends to calculate to take no damage. Grievous rolls, doesn't get anything. We're gonna go back to dials.
Score now is Myztik 115, Ximatique V.
So Max doing his best here, but these defenders are just defendering. And I would bet dollars to donuts we're getting a 4K here from Red next turn. Grievous won't be getting an action no matter where he goes. Yeah, defenders are scary. Like, there's just no other way to do it. And this is like the type of game where Max hasn't made mistakes, right? These aren't mistakes he's making. These are the ships being that good. Looks like Johnny and Apostasis getting a little hype started for Thursday. Who would put Daredevil on defenders? Oh, let me check it out. Got maps. Or not maps, but things. Yo, that looks really cool. Epionic, I love that. That looks awesome. Yeah, I love that design, man. It's great. So a 3 forward from and then the bank. And Grievous takes a bump. And Grievous will take a strain. The Nantex does a 3 hard. You focus here or risk a crit? It's going to be a tractor rotate and just getting out, and maybe here taking your time, but he's going to focus. Not going to fix the crit. So thinking he still might be in shot from red. I think he's probably out of red, but is what it is. So no shots for Max here. Myztik will check. He does clip the edge of range 3 from that defender. So this is going to be a 3 versus 4 shot. Juke won't play a part because there's a focus. Spends the focus for 2. Oh, it's 3 versus 3 because he's tractored. And be able to... Juke spends. Everyone's fine. Grievous no shot. The Karita Academy no shot. The Karita Academy's in a little bit of a... Oh, he turned around. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's look at this model. It's really pretty, right? Like, it's an awkward looking ship, but it's like cool. So we're back to dials with 27 minutes left. Between games, I can hop in to drop it off, if that's okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I like that too, Pyromancy. The red droid window looks really nice. Very like Cylon-y vibes. What if she was like X-Wings tearing us apart? Absolutely. I'm behind this. I have a guest room. Looks like we're ready to go. Ooh, Pyromancy. That'd be really cool if you could do it. No system phase here. There's a 2 forward and a focus, I would assume, from the Krita Academy. A 4K? What? I never saw this coming. There's a 3 forward. That's a good move because Grievous can't really do much there. And there's the focus evade. Grievous 2 banks away. And he's just facing off with yellow. Nowhere for Grievous to go, really. Oh, if I had that skill, I'd be so happy. But I don't. Burwer. Nowhere really for Burwer to run. You almost don't want to take a tractor, but he will rotate the arc with a tractor. And he'll take a barrel roll to the right. And combo that with perhaps a focus. So he's going to readjust his barrel roll forward. And there's the focus. Navi loves him some Maywings. Burwer. No bullseye there. So this is going to be a range 2 shot onto yellow. So 2 on 3. Fully modified 3 at that. But 2 crits. And spends the evade token to not take a shield. PC, I haven't really gotten to do anything with it yet. I'm going to benchmark it while I'm cooking dinner after our matches tonight. Yellow now, range 1 into General Grievous, 4 versus 2. Here's the roll. Does have a focus. Totally spent here. 100% spend. But he's going to leave it at 2. Hey, the fact that you got a 3070 is pretty good. And Grievous natties out. Disrespectful of the general. Red now, range 1 into Burwer. There's the roll. Can spend for 2. Might as well. For 2. And can juke that. Jukes, spends the focus. Burwer takes 1. Lucky it's not a crit. So Burwer's sitting on 1 now. So now Grievous gets a range 1 banger. Onto yellow. Looking for some big dice. 2 crits. Yellow still has a focus. And will spend it to take nothing. Damn you, defenders. We're back to dials with 21 minutes left. Nabi, don't be mad at a 3070. That's 2080. That's better than 2080 Ti performance. That's crazy good. Back to dials. Points haven't changed. Look, Max is ready. See if Mystik's ready. Mystik's still debating the moves here, which I thought we just 4K, right? Just 4K. I think both those 4Ks would fit. We'll see. So game 2 is tons of A-Wings. So many A-Wings, Nabi. Get all your friends. Get them in here for all the A-Wing action. Looks like we're ready. There's a 4K from yellow and a 2K from red. A rare 2K from not Riyadh. Grievous, 2 hards. I think that boost left is probably blocked by Burwer. Unfortunate. He can just boost out. There's a boost forward. Does he link that into a focus? Because he can. Will not link it. Burwer, 1 bank, and now Burwer's in a bit of a pickle. He'll take a tractor. Rotate his arc to the left. It looks like, no. Yep, left. I got to imagine a barrel roll to line up a bullseye shot. He'll go forward. And the barrel roll lines up that bullseye. And takes a focus. Now Burrow, range 1 bullseye shot. And Burrow will spend for hit, crit. And of course the defender will defender. Spends the focus. Takes 1. But that's half points. The defender will measure now. Has a range 3 shot onto General Grievous. Or nothing. Grievous is sneaky this game. He's taken no damage. Red, range 1 now. This is going to be 4 on 2. That's crit. Burrower needs natties to live. And that is not natties. Burrower goes down. Oh my god. Wait. Can we go through that again? Just for funsies? Yeah, Fulik. took a direct. So Burrower goes from 2 to, let's see, 4, 6, 8 damage. Oh, Burrower. Literal 6 damage there. And now it's Grievous versus the world.
Score now is Myztik 136.
Yeah, Ximatique on the board. Man, defenders are nasty. Not only are defenders nasty, but they haven't left the general area they're in the whole game. This is where I fly away. 100%, this is where I fly off the board. But Max is a much better player than I am, so. There's a 1 forward and a 4K, a white 4K. So red just stays stressed. And the 3 hard. It's the evade. I think I'd like to see a barrel roll if it fits to the left to get a little more coverage on that angle, but maybe just a focus or a target lock. A target lock would be nice too. Keep a target lock for next turn. But I think a barrel roll to get that 4K in. And Grievous, 1 hards. I think I want to see Grievous barrel roll. Focus. And he barrel rolls in and focuses. And he's just trying to get yellow out of there. So red and yellow, the defenders get the first shot. This is red at range 2. No mods. Grievous's ability is active for 2. And Grievous, 1. He could reroll. And he'll get the Soulless 1 reroll. Take a shield. Yellow now, range 1. For hit, crit. And he's going to spend the lock to see if he can put in even more damage. And stays out. Grievous doesn't get a Soulless 1 reroll. So does he take 3? 4? And he's going to take it all. So shield, hit, crit. And it's a blinded pilot. Oh. Save the focus for the mod and then got the crit that doesn't let you mod. Grievous would have been a nice roll, but can't mod it. The defender spends the evade. And now a synced laser cannon shot. It's going to be synced laser cannons on to Grievous. And 3 natty hits. Grievous could spend 1 to live, or just take it and die. And Max takes the 3. GG's. Well played by Myztik. Which means we gotta pay out the bets. And there it is, the right side, the winning option. Enjoy your nickels. We will be back in about 17 minutes with another game. Remember, it's the Noob Classic. Gregor versus Ando. It's gonna be a banger.